Pokémon, a wholesome franchise about friendship, adventure, and it's an absolute biological horror. Nintendo likes to pretend this is a kid's game, but if you actually read the Pokédex, it's basically a horror story written by a psychopath. Forget Drifloon stealing Professor Oak, that's rookie numbers. Here are 8 Pokédex entries that prove the Pokémon world is a literal nightmare.
Oh my god!
Look at Gorbis, it's pink, it's pretty, it has eyelashes.
Hey boss!
It looks like it belongs on a fierce runway. But wait, according to Pokemon Sapphire, this thing inserts its thin mouth into the prey's body and drains their body fluids while they're still alive. It literally turns other Pokemon into a meat smoothie. And the worst part, once it's done feeding, its body turns a brighter pink, so if you see a really vibrant Gorbis, it just murdered someone. You guys know Parasect, right? The crab with the mushroom? Well, I have bad news for the crab. It's not home anymore. The Pokédex explicitly states that the bug is dead. The mushroom has completely taken over the host's brain. The eyes are blank because there is no soul. It's just a fungal pilot driving a corpse mech suit. And in Pokemon Legends Arceus, it attacks you on sight. Why? Because the fungus needs to spread.
Moving on.
Sliggoo seems friendly. The deck says it's very affectionate and loves to hug its trainer. However, since it has no teeth, it has a workaround. It sprays a liquid that dissolves its prey into a puddle of goo.
Oh my god!
And then it slurps them up. The Dex warns that if you aren't careful, it will calmly try to melt you because it can't tell the difference between friends and food. Number 4 is Araquanid. This Pokemon looks like a cool spider wearing a space helmet. It actually protects small Pokemon by putting them inside its bubble. Just kidding, it puts them in a bubble to drown them. The Pokédex says it headbutts enemies, sucking them into the water bubble where they essentially suffocate, while Araquanid just walks around wearing them as a hat. And it gets worse. Sometimes it doesn't even eat them immediately, it just keeps the drowned victim in the bubble for later. It's a walking Tupperware container for corpses. Next we have Aerodactyl, specifically Mega Aerodactyl. Mega Evolution is supposed to be a bond between trainer and Pokemon, right? The power of friendship. Mega Aerodactyl's entry says the rocks on its body grew so jagged that they caused it excruciating pain. It attacks everything in a blind rage because it is literally suffering every second of its existence. You are torturing your pet for a stat boost. You monster. Hatterene is known as the Forest Witch. If you're too loud in her forest, she appears. To tell you to be quiet? No, to tear you apart with the claws on her tentacle. This is a vibe check that kills you. If you have anxiety, you die. If you laugh too loudly, you die.
Ay ay ay!
Could you take a look at this stuffed bear? It just wants a hug. The Pokédex warns that Beware has the strength to snap telephone poles. It loves its trainer so much that it frequently shatters their spines in a hug. Death by...
You're mad! What's going on? I can't breathe at all!
There are worse ways to go, I guess. Finally, we have the Sandcastle. Kids love sandcastles. Palossand controls adults to build it up.
Get back to work.
And then drags small Pokemon into the sand to drain their life force. The deck says the bones of its victims are buried beneath the castle. So next time you're at the beach and see a cool sandcastle, maybe don't touch it. Or do. It's your death sentence. Alright, that makes it the 8th disturbing Pokédex entry explained. Thank you for watching. See you next time.